we gonna get a draft pick. Shut up. Shut up. You have no right to talk about getting a draft pick. You have no right to talk about lame duck seasons. Not when CeeDee Lamb gets a bag. Not when Dak gets a bag. Not when Jerry Jones is talking about Super Bowls before he dies. You don't get that right. Your expectation is a Super Bowl. Live in misery.
I don't care if niggas is shooting. It's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack. Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bad guy. Mad fly.
All right, look. You know what's so fascinating about Saquon Barkley right now? And this is the only nice thing I'm going to say about this bum-ass nigga, okay? This is it. Congratulations to Saquon Barkley for finally winning in Dallas Stadium. Congratulations to Saquon Barkley for finally winning at Lincoln Financial Field. 7 years into this man's career, playing in the NFC East, he's finally got wins in Dallas and in Philly. What the hell does that say about my Giants? Now, granted, Saquon was our best player, allegedly, so he needs to be held accountable for taking 7 years to win in Philly and Dallas. So, I don't know if I need to blame him or my bum-ass organization, but it's mind-blowing that Saquon Barkley in year 7 has just now won in Dallas and Philly. Nigga had to go to the Eagles to win in Philly and then go and win in Dallas. It's mind-blowing. It's you can't make it up, man. I swear, bro, as a Giants fan, sometimes I just... whatever. So, here's the deal. Life is about expectations. Life is about expectations. So, I got into a car accident, right? A couple weeks ago. Now, I had to get a new car. Now, my dream car is a Lexus LS500. That's my dream car, right? So, I'm never going to be completely happy until I drive that car. And no matter how much I want my Mercedes, like the 2024, that brand new, what is it, the S600, the S550, whatever, like that big body Mercedes that you could change the color of the neon lights inside of it in it. I love that Benz. I fell in love with that Benz. But I want my Lexus because that was my dream car as a 19-year-old. I always wanted a brand new Lexus because my first ever car was a LS400. My first ever car was a Lexus, a 1992 Lexus LS400 with purple tints and chromed out rims. Bought it for $2,400. Never forget it. Took my student loan money and got it. So my expectation in life is to eventually drive a brand new LS500. That's what I want to do. Okay? Once I mark that off the bucket list, now I can go get Range Rovers, Mercedes, Audis, whatever. But I got to do that one thing. Until I do that one thing, I won't be satisfied because life is about expectations. As a Giants fan, we can lose to the Panthers and throw a parade on Twitter because our expectation is to get the number 1 pick in the draft, right? That's our expectation, right? So the more we lose, the more we're meeting expectations. Whereas on the flip side, if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan and you just paid Dak Prescott $60 million, your ass should be going to the playoffs. Expectations. Remember that. It's expectations. The Dallas Cowboys are a joke. They're an abomination. And I told y'all months ago, Jerry Jones was supposed to reset the franchise when they lost to Green Bay. Dallas expectations is Super Bowl. Not just playoffs, but Super Bowl. That's their expectations. So their fan base is never going to be happy until they win a Super Bowl. And I said all that to say this. I just got a 2023, I got a Ultima SL, right? Navigation system is clean as hell. That's like me going to the playoffs. Getting my Lexus is the Super Bowl. But because this is my first new car, I'm happy. This is my first time going to the playoffs. I'm happy. I normally buy cars outright so I don't have to make payments on them. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first car I'm making like major payments on. I'm happy, right? Now I got to work my way to the playoff, to the Super Bowl, which is my Lexus. The Cowboys, on the other hand, run the CarMax, they run to the local Mercedes dealer, they run to the dealership every single year and get a new car. They get a different car every single year, but they never get their dream car, which is the Super Bowl. They never save up enough money. They never fix their credit just good enough to get their dream car. They constantly get a lesser version of what they want year in and year out and year in and year out. They leave just a little disappointed. Again, life is about expectations. So, Cowboy fans, I went on this long ass soliloquy. I went on this long ass monologue to say, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay? I'm so sick and tired of Cowboy fans trying to cope with their sadness, talking about well, this is a rebuild year. This is a lame duck McCarthy year. Everything's going to be okay. We going to get a draft pick. Shut up. Shut up. You have no right to talk about getting a draft pick. You have no right to talk about lame duck seasons. Not when CeeDee Lamb gets a bag. Not when Dak gets a bag. Not when Jerry Jones is talking about Super Bowls before he dies. You don't get that right. Your expectation is a Super Bowl. Live in misery. You're crying at the Eagle game yesterday because you thought there was hope. You thought Cooper Rush was going to go on another month-long run like he did 2 years ago. Y'all still had hope that you could make a run with this team. Micah Parsons came back. You thought you had hope. Now you got Cowboy fans talking about it's okay. It's always next year. Shut up. No. You thought y'all was going to be good. You got Dalvin and Zeke. You bring back CeeDee Lamb. You got Brandon Cooks. Y'all thought y'all was going to be nice. Didn't Zach Martin get paid too? Y'all thought y'all was going to be good. And you're not. Remember when the Cowboys, who did they beat week 1? I forgot who the Cowboys beat week 1, but the Cowboys had a big victory week 1, and they were talking shit. And then they got blown out by the Saints. And then they got blown out by the Ravens. But the thing with Cowboy fans is because they came back in the Ravens game, they thought they were still good. They barely beat the Giants. They thought they were still good. My whole point is this. Cowboy fans, you're in a worse predicament than the Giants because you're stuck with Dak. You're stuck with that bad credit score. You're stuck with CeeDee Lamb, that job that don't pay you enough to get your new car. You're stuck in a situation where you can't fix your credit. You can't get another raise at work. There's nothing you could do to go into your dealership and get your dream car, which is your Super Bowl. You're stuck renting shit that you don't want to have. That's what the Cowboys are. Don't make enough money to afford their new car. And if they did, they ain't got the credit score to get it. They're stuck in financial purgatory, and there's nothing Jerry Jones could do to buy his dream car, which is a Super Bowl. That's what's wrong with the Cowboys. Life is about expectations. And don't let no Cowboy fan try to Jedi mind trick you into thinking that this season is okay. That this season we had to get rid of Mike McCarthy. This is all part of the magical plan. Jerry Jones ain't smart enough to have a magical plan. He pushing 80. Jerry Jones pushing 80 years old. He could barely put his pants on by himself. He probably get help going to the fucking bathroom. Jerry Jones ain't smart enough for no magical grand plan. And if he was smart enough for some magical grand plan, he would have won a Super Bowl in the last 30 years. Cowboys, y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since like 95, bro. Y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since the Clinton administration, son. Think about that. Last time y'all won a Super Bowl, Scott Hall and Razor Ramon weren't even in WCW yet. Come on, B. What we talking about? Expectations, people. As a Giants fan, expectations is quarterback. We want a quarterback. So we expect to lose games. Dak Prescott is the highest paid quarterback in the league. Your expectations was a Super Bowl. Stop lying. Stop it. Don't you just love when Cowboy fans are crying? Since this is still primarily a Giants channel, if you still watching this video and you a Giants fan, can you come into the comment section and just drop an aha? Shout out to Lil Durk. Aha. You see the Cowboy fans crying yesterday in the crowd? Oh, you gotta love it. Nothing better than watching Cowboy fans cry. They really be crying on national TV, bro. At least Giants fans, we put bags over our heads. We mean, but like we always sit there and cry over it. Like, the Cowboy fans, y'all pussy. Cowboy fans is mad pussy. Y'all pussy. I can't take y'all serious, bro. Whatever, bro. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Drop FUs in the comments if you rocking with me. And stay vicious. Dismiss.